We learned in our previous lesson, the function can be represented either in graph, function notations, or table of values. Alright, now, in this problem we are asked to find the function notation given the graph. And the graph here is the one that is found on the left side. The red line is the graph of the function f of x. Okay? Now, this line here is your y-axis. The horizontal line here is your x-axis. What is the value of its calibration? Now, it is understood here that from this point here to here, it is 5. So possibly for sure, its part here is calibrated to be 1. So meaning this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and so on and so forth. And the same thing here on the left side as well as on the top, maybe at the bottom. The calibration is the same. Right, now, in answering this question, we need to use our skills in reading the graph. We do not just plug in these choices here and try to check which of them will really be most right answer of this equation. We're just making an estimate. We do not do that. In order to be exact in our answer, we need to read some points of the graph. Let us understand. This graph here has actually infinite number of points. There are so many points here, but out of those infinite number of points, there are some points that we can actually say these points here has obvious coordinates. In this question, the points that has obvious coordinates are actually the blue, green, the purple. These points are points on the red line. It has an obvious coordinates. So what are we gonna do is try to get the coordinates of these points. We need to plot these points in the Desmos. So it is going to the left. Therefore, the x value is -1. So we have to find the x value should be -1. Now, the next question. How far is this blue point from the y-axis? It is going up, so meaning it is positive, and it is 1 unit. So therefore, it is 1. So you have this point here. Okay? This point is identical to the point on the question. Alright, now next question. What is the coordinate of the green point? So you would ask, how far is this point from the y-axis? Obviously, this is 1 unit to the right. Okay, so if this is your x, this is your 1. So this point here from the y-axis is 1. So this one is going to be 1 unit to the right. So it should be positive. And it goes up. This green point is 5 units up above the x-axis. So no, it is not 5. It is 4 units above the x-axis. So that would be the y value. Okay. So now we will try to do the purple thing. Okay, so we will try to do the purple thing. So the purple is, how far is this from the y-axis? 1, 2. So that 2 is your x value. Now how far is this purple from the x-axis? It is, okay, 1, 0 here is here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is 8 units from the x-axis. That is your y value. So here we have plot these points on the Desmos. Alright, now what are we gonna do next is to check which of them will contain these 3 points. When you say contain, meaning which of them will hit 3 points that we have. Okay, so we'll try A, and you decide what is the answer. So A is f of x equals 2 times 1.3 to the power of x. So notice, if you are not able to write correctly the function in the Desmos, you will see this one here and it will not give you the graph. Okay, so you will see this one, it says the equal is not allowed. So there is something wrong with your equal sign. So change that one, maybe this will go. Okay, now, so clearly this A does not hit these 3 points, which are the points of our graph here on the red line. Okay, so obviously that is not the answer. Alright, what if we will choose B? So that is 1.5. Okay, the same thing. What about if we choose C? The same thing. What if we will choose D? So here it is very clear that this graph here contains or hits these points, which are also points on our graph. So D is the answer.